Good morning, everyone. Let's talk about how to speak in English. But before that, if you are new on our channel, please do subscribe the channel and share and like the video. So let's talk about how to speak in English. You can speak in English. I will make you sure, I give you guarantee you can speak in English, but you have to take an effort. Effort is like if you take a first step, so it means that your half journey is over. It means that if you want to become a chart accountant, so you have to take an admission in that course. So it means that you have completed your half journey and a half journey is that you have to work hard and qualify the exam, and you will become a chart accountant one day. The same thing applies here. If you want to speak in English, so you have to start every day, you have to speak a little bit. If you want to speak, if you want to be a good speaker, so you have to start uh, speak in English little bit. When you will start little bit, so then your flow will go like up rise. Like if you are speaking like this, so your graph will improve. How your graph will improve? It will improve by your practice only. And we will tell you that today how you have to practice to make sure that you can speak in English. So let's talk about first thing, which is very most important thing I also do every day: reading. Take a newspaper, any newspaper, English newspaper, whichever is available in your area, wherever you are from the world. So just take the newspaper and read the editorial page. Don't need to read the whole newspaper. You can read if you are interested in news and all that, but I would like to say that please read the editorial page, which is the most advanced, where you will find the most advanced word on the editorial page. Write down those advanced words, because you can use that word while speaking, which will improve your confidence also, and it will also impact in another person also, that you know the English and you can speak the English. You should read the editorial page at least for the two times. One time you will read, it will take around 10 to 15 minutes, so you should read two times, so that your reading skills will be improved and your mind start thinking in English. So these things will gonna help you really too much if you really want to speak in English. But the efforts will be done by only by you. Only then you can be a good speaker. So just repeat, I think two times you should read the editorial page, and whatever the new word you will find on the editorial page, just write down those words and find out the meaning after completing your reading on the Google or in the dictionary, and find out also the correct pronunciation meaning of that word, and try to make a sentence with those words. So another thing, let's come on the listening. Listening is play a very much role if you want to speak in English. So just listen the English news channels. Any news channel you want to listen, you can listen and watch. Like you can on your Netflix, you can watch on your YouTube or on your home television. So it depends upon you, whichever facility you available at your space. So listening is more important, so that your ears will be adaptable to the English and will be familiar to the English. So your senses will also work that you want to speak in English. Second, another thing is what comes is speaking. You should speak little bit. You try to speak with the people, those who can understand English, or you do not find anyone to speak in English. So just stand in front of the mirror and try to speak few lines for 10 to 15 minutes. So it will also, you can see yourself while speaking, and you can see your lips, how you are making the movement of your lips. So you can also listen your own voice also. You can also do one thing also, you can record your own voice while speaking, so that you can listen the pronunciation which you are speaking. And you can also correct yourself by your own, by recording your own voice. So these three things are you will gonna be really help you. Now I would like to tell you that what are the advantage of learning English and speaking English. You can get a good job, like a job in MNC and all that, like the big four. Like if you are just a graduate and a commerce graduate, so there are the so many students I know, those are graduate from the Delhi University. Basically, I would like to tell you that they are working in a big four companies where the mostly CA are working, the chartered accountants are working, other students are working, those who are from the petroleum university, those who are from the MIT, they are from the different private university and paying so much money. But if you see that the Delhi University students are also doing a job over here, whether without spending too much money in the private university. But how? Because they are good command in English. That's why they are working over here, and they also have the graduate degree, which is eligibility to work in any MNC company. So if you have the good command over English, so you can get a good job easily. Now let's talk about another thing which is mostly common between the intermediate students. Mostly intermediate students try to go for abroad, for overseas, and the four most countries they are like to go for study: Australia, New Zealand, Canada and England. But nowadays two countries are too much popular between the student, Australia and Canada, because they are giving the PR. The if I talk about the GIC of the Canada, which has also improved, which has become like 10 lakh rupees you have to spend in your saving account. But in case of the Australia, I would like to tell about, it is 16 lakh rupees. Before that it was 12 lakh rupees. They have just increased that amount, 4 lakh rupees. So you can go over there for the studies. And now there are the so many ways, like you can go for the undergraduate program in Canada, and you can go for the graduate program in the Australia. It depends upon you. But before going over there and before knowing anything about the university and all that, you have to qualify an English language test, which is IELTS for the Canada and TOEFL for the Australia basically. And the paper of the IELTS is actually based on the reading, writing, speaking and listening skills. So if you have the good skills, good command over English, so you can get a 8.5 or 8 band easily, which is very much common between the students, those who are familiar with the English, so they can get admission in the public university. But if you get a less bands in IELTS score, so you have to take admission in a private university where you have to spend too much. Tuition fee will be around, if you are going for the undergraduate course, you have to spend around 20 to 25 lakh rupees. And if you are going for the MBA course over there in Canada on the 7 or the 7.5 band in a private university, you have to spend around 30 to 35 lakh rupees for your MBA course. But you can get also the 3-year work permit after your 2 years course, and in the 3 years undergraduate permit, undergraduate visa, you can get a 2 years work permit over there. After that you can also like